Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Tawana, and something just hit me this morning, kind of hit me, smacked me in the face. So I'm going to share with you another nugget when you decide to open up a hair bundle extension business. Okay, now y'all, I'm in love with this hair. I like it. I like it. Again, if you watch my video, if you watch the one previous, you know that I'm testing out hair. I'm testing out vendors. I'm testing out textures and so forth. By the way, y'all, this 100% unprocessed virgin hair. Let me tell you something. Oh my God, I've got to go back and get this vendor a thumbs up. Like, it's just the bomb diggy. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about your network. Your network. Who's around you? When you are building a hair bundle business, it's very important to keep certain type people around you. You want positive people around you. And so that's what I mean about your network. Because someday soon, I believe that your net worth will be out of this world. You'll be mind blown about your net worth. So it's important to know whom your network is. Okay, so we'll just start with this. I'll ask you a simple question. You can answer at home to yourself. Who do you hang around with every day? Who do you associate yourself with every day? Are they positive people? Are they negative people? Are they potential supporters of your hair bundle extension business? Do you think they'll be able to help you in any capacity? I don't mean just buying hair from you. I mean, are they willing to go and hand out those cards with you? Are they willing to go and set a day aside to maybe let you put or install some in their hair to test, your product? Who do you have in your network? Okay? So we're going to have to nail these things all the way down. For me, personally, I've been doing business for quite a long time. So I've encountered all different types of people. Good people. Some people I don't care for business-wise, but I like you personally. So we have to define these people and know exactly who we're dealing with, because this can make or break your business, okay? And I say that because, say for example, you have been friends with someone for a long time. You were childhood friends. And as you got older, you guys grew apart, but you guys still remain friends. But your personalities are totally different. For me, I'm a upbeat person. I love people. Anybody tell you about someone, I like people. If I'm in a bad mood or something is not going right for me, you'll know it immediately. And if I'm not feeling so well, or if I'm not in a good mood, sometimes I won't even go to my own business. I just won't, because I don't want that to feed into other people. I don't want that to feed, because these things are contagious. Personalities, attitudes, whether you believe me or not, they're contagious. Forgive me for not painting my nails. I'm a loctician by trade, and it's just easier when my nails are short. But anyway, moving right along. Say, for example, you have a potential customer, and they called you, and they are in love, honey. They saw this bomb diggity in your hair, or honey, they is loving this deep wave, and they like, hey, hook me up. I need 3 bundles of that and a closure, right? Well, at some point, I believe you'll be very successful. So you may not be able to handle some of your business hands-on or one-on-one for every customer, but you chose your friend, your good childhood friend. Y'all go into business together, and she's able to help you. He or she is able to help you with these sort of things. Well, what if that person doesn't have a personality like yours? What if they're a Debbie Downer? What if they're a negative person and they don't have Tawana's upbeat personality? You could potentially lose that customer. People don't buy things from people because they need them. They buy things from people because they like them. They like the person. They like the individual. So make sure you pick and choose your network accordingly. Okay? And people will give you signs. They'll give you signs. You have to listen. My husband tells me all the time, you have to listen, sweetheart. You have to listen. You have to listen to your body. You have to listen to what your soul and your mind is saying. Don't ignore these things. Okay? The next thing, go into full grind mode. Go into full grind mode, even if you don't have a network. If you don't have a network, I know there are people in everyone's community that people look up to. Okay? They may not be interested in your hair business. They may not be interested in anything that you're doing. But if they're an upstanding person, and you know that they do when they're on a project or when they're on a campaign or whatever they do it right. You want to know that person. You want to become friends with that person. You want to network with that person. Don't be afraid to go out and volunteer. So people start to know who you are. They know, oh, that's that girl that has those bomb hair bundles. That's that girl. Okay? You're not always trying to sell somebody a product. Make sure you're out there volunteering. Like, I don't know, I'm in Alabama. It's hotter than, I'm not going to say right now, but school. It's about to start back on Monday. Okay? This weekend, there's all kinds. Back to school drives, all kinds of things. So, if someone asks me to come and help, which I can't because I'm a stylist, I'm a loctician myself, so I'll be getting all the little boys and girls, I'll be making sure their locks and their coils look perfect. But anyway, I remember years ago, I would just go and volunteer. I would speak, and I would also volunteer school supplies, all sorts of things, because I know people remember who I am. So that's going to help me a lot while building this hair bundle business. Always remember that everything you do in life, you won't make money. You won't make it immediately. So if that's what you're going into it for, if you don't have a passion, if you don't have a drive for it, you may want to find you something else to do. All right. Another thing that I have to speak on, and I'm sure everyone have experienced this in your life, and some people may be going through it right now. You ever have a person that appears to be a friend, maybe you work with them, maybe you've been close, maybe you do some of the same things, and they like to portray themselves like they are supporting you, but they're only available when they want to be available, or when I say I'm going to be there, I'm not there. But if it was something that I needed, or when it's all about me, then it's all about me. You need to weed those people out of your life. You've got to weed those people out of your life. And let me say this, you don't have to be mean, you don't have to be ugly. But when you're building a hair bundle or extension business, you need strong soldiers on your team. You need strong people. People that, when they tell you they're going to be there, they're going to be there. When they tell you that I'm coming over and I'm going to help you get all these packages out, and I'm not going to be in a hurry. I'm going to make sure that we get these things sent out perfect. I'm going to make sure that we get to the post office and we've got these things out. You need those type people. And I'm going to tell you another type person that you need. You need a person or people that don't look at you for what revenue that they think you may be getting into, or maybe think you have. You need people that genuinely love you. And I say that for this. Sometimes a person doesn't intentionally, want to be jealous of you or envious of you. They don't want to, but sometimes it just rears and it creeps its ugly head up. And the funny thing about it is they don't know actually what you're going through. They have no idea how much you've invested. They have no idea how much time. They have no idea how much you may, have already went in and maybe went under just to live your dream. The only thing they think about is, oh my God, if she had that, then that's got to be that. And they start to count your money. Okay? We need genuine people on our team. We need people on our team that know and believe without a shadow of doubt that we're all going to get to the promised land. We're all going to get to the promised land. Okay? So if these type people are not weeded out of your network, if they're not taken out of your circle, then to a certain degree, your network is weak. it becomes weak. It becomes weak by those negative thoughts. It becomes weakened by those jealous, back thoughts, or what's the word? The subconscious, where you don't even realize, what you're doing. But your action tells. Watch those people. Every time you mention that I want to do something, they've already done it, or they're getting ready to do it, or I can do it so much better than you. Watch those people that for everything you put on social media, they flip it around and, oh, I got to do that too. Those people are not on your side. They don't need to be a part of your network. They're the enemy. And it doesn't matter if, oh, that's my friend, I really like her. I do too. Okay? But when you do business, it's not personal. We can still be friends, but we can't do this business together. Okay? So these are things that, when you look up YouTube videos about starting a hair business or an extension business, these are things people don't tell you. They tell you about all sorts of things, but they don't tell you about sometimes the vultures that are around you. Okay? So be on the lookout for those. Be on the lookout for those. It happens. It happens. And another thing, you cannot let these people, places, or things affect how you do business. You have to let it roll off your back like water on a duck's, and you know the word I was going to say, right? You have to be strong. You have to be tough. You have to be willing to fight this fight. Because if everybody could get through here, everybody would do it, right? Exactly. All right. Also, another thing to add. They're going to be friends. They're going to be people that you do business with or exchange business with. They're going to appear to be cheering. And I mean like a football game. Honey, I'm in Alabama. We down south. If we don't do nothing right, we do football right. Roll Tide. But anyway, they can appear to be a cheerleader on the sideline. And rule. I want Tawana's hair business to go. I want Make Me Over, Barbara Style. I want them to be successful, blah, blah. But you never know if they're praying for you, Praying, or praying, Preying. So always be mindful. Just because a person clicked like on your status, just because a person shared it, sometimes they do that because they know it's obvious. If they don't do it, then you'll reveal exactly who they are. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay? Also, sometimes good advice is harsh. Hear me out. Say, for example, you go to someone and you know they've been in the business. And you're not asking them about who their vendors are, where they get their hair, things like that. But you ask them some common questions that you don't think they'd be offended by answering. And they tell you the real, down, dirt, truth about it. Don't be discouraged. They're telling you something that they probably hope someone would have told them. They're getting you through the process, maybe 2 or 3 steps ahead faster than what somebody offered them. Okay? So take advice, criticism, constructive criticism. But that leads me to this thing too. There's always going to be somebody in this business that think they've made it. I've got to the top. She can't tell me anything. I've been doing this for years. I've been making 6 figures for years. She can't tell me that. Blah, 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 blah. Or, honey, I've done that. Don't let those people trick you into thinking you're not getting there. You know what they are? They're afraid that you're already there or you're that much from crossing the finish line. All right? So those are my nuggets for today. Watch your network, because your net worth will be affected by it. I'm Tawana. If you like this video, subscribe down below. Hit the dinger button. Make Me Over Barber and Style on Instagram. Also on Facebook, Make Me Over the Studio. All right. I appreciate you looking at this video, and I will be hitting you up with another video very soon. Toodles.